Our Binibini number 1, number 4, number 3, and number 2 is approaching. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are now in the last part of our pageant, which is the Q&A. It is where we're going to determine the advocacy and the witness of our contestants. So the organizer has provided a 4 question now that corresponds to the number of the contestants. And our board of judges will be the one to rate the scores of our contestants. So please, Binibini number 1, please approach the microphone. Alright, Binibini number 1. This is your question. As a youth, it is essential to have something that you are passionate about. In other words, what is your advocacy? Again, as a youth, it is essential to have something you are passionate about. In other words, what is your advocacy and why?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. As a youth, my advocacy would be to promote gender equality and women's empowerment. Women have been historically marginalized and discriminated against. And it is time to break down those barriers and create a world where women have equal opportunities to be success and thrive. Thank you.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the answer of our Binibini number 1. So to recap, the advocacy of our Binibini number 1 is gender equality and women empowerment. Let's have our Binibini number 2. Alright, Binibinis, approach the microphone and please allow me to read your question twice. And a little bit of advice, go to the... Alright, a piece of advice to our Binibini so that you can express your thoughts, no? Go to the language of your convenience. We are not forcing you to speak specific dialect. Alright. So, Binibini number 2, this is your question. The weight of the Jupiter times the weight of the Neptune in light years. Char, just kidding. So this is your formal question. Enumerate the 3 laws of gravity. Char, just kidding again. Your final question. How many people are there in the world? Char, just kidding again. Allow me to read your final and last question. I hope this will be your last question. Uniqueness is something that makes someone special. What have you possessed that makes you unique among others? Again, uniqueness is something that makes someone special. What have you possessed that makes you unique among others?
Maayong gabi sa inyo tanan. Thank you for your wonderful question. Also, each of the girls here are performing very amazing. Girls, I love you so much. Win or lose. What set me apart is my tenacity, my humbleness, and my unique ways. Also, I am the youngest but tallest of them. Because what I'm saying is, no matter what, that is not the barrier if you have
tattoo in your body. Yes, I have a lot of tattoo, but that is not the barrier to you to be your confidence, because in the end you have yourself, you have the courage and confident. That is all. Thank you.
Alright, thank you so much, Binibini number 2, for that answer. So to recap and to paraphrase what our Binibini number 2 answered earlier, no, she mentioned that she was the youngest among the contestants, and of course, including, no, she was stated she has the body tattoo, but she mentioned that it was not the hindrance to be able to gain confidence and of course to boost your self-esteem. And nowadays, tattoo was considered as a form of art. So contestant or binibini number 3, it's time to go home.
O daw, ano daw,
Char, approach the microphone, binibini number 3, Red Dragon. A lady in red dress. Alright. Your question. Are you ready, binibini number 3? Energy check.
Not so, but sige lang.
Oh, sige.
Question lang.
Since that you are a very intelligent and confident binibinis and contestants, so this is a very essay question. Even the grade schools learners will answer this question. Recite the Philippine Preamble and its 18 articles. Now,
Good evening, everyone.
Char, just kidding.
Ay, kaya ko na, sabtun mo lang, nakasila ko.
Alright. So your question, please tell us who was the third president of the Republic of the Philippines.
Si Digong.
Char.
Kasunod pa?
Binibini number 3. Alright. Ready ka na sa question mo, binibini number 3?
Okay lang.
Okay, I like the roses, the red roses in your head, and it is beautiful. And considering that your answer will be beautiful as well, just the rose on your hair. Alright, your question. Criticism and stereotyping is a major concern nowadays. What are your response on this issue? Again, criticism and stereotyping is a major concern nowadays. What are your response on this issue? Elaborate your answer.
Good evening, everyone. We all know that each of us receive negative and positive comments from other people. But for me, people can destroy my image, stain my personality, but they cannot take away my good deeds. Because no matter how they describe me, I will be forever admired by those who really know me, love me, and believe in me. And as long as I'm happy and enjoy my life, and as long as wala ako sa may gatapakan nga isigo kapariho, padayon ako sa pagpangalipay ko. And lastly, God knows everything for me. Thank you so much. That is from my heart.
All right, thank you so much. It was very touching. You know? Thank you so much, Binibini number 3, for that very personal answer. Wow, it's self-relatable. You can relate na sa yourself. So we have our last Binibini, Binibini number 4. Please approach the microphone. Binibini number 4, your question. Recite the first book in the Old Testament.
Can you repeat?
Recite the first book in the Old Testament.
I am sorry.
That's your final question. Sorry, just kidding. Alright, this is your question. What element in the periodic table has the atomic number of AU? O kung masabat mo daog ka doon. Ano?
So science, the science. Ayan.
Gold. Very good. Sa mga gold, baka very good kay sir. Best in science, siguro tayo karang,
Oo, sa science
ano
na.
na, elementary na. Or high school. The AU, that's an atomic number 4, gold. Alright, so this is your final question. What are the reasons behind joining such pageant? And what are the significant contribution that you will earn? Again, what are the reasons behind joining such pageant? And what are the significant contribution that you will earn?
Thank you. Before I answer that question, a pleasant evening to each and everyone, especially the people here in Esplanade. Good evening, everyone. So, thank you for that wonderful question. A pleasant evening to each and everyone, especially to the Board of Judges. Mom, sir, good evening. What do you think why I am joining pageant? I am joining pageant not to earn money, not to earn fame, but I am here to be the role model to each and everyone, especially those young ones who are still hiding behind the curtains, who are ashamed to stand in their own. I am here to be your role model.
interview
You
ka
know
na.
what, ladies and
Nangyari sa bat-
gentlemen, I am always a victim of a provincial beauty standard back when I was in elementary. I was a victim of bullying, discrimination, and neglected by everyone because of my skin color. You know what? People always ask me why you are joining pageant. You are black. You are not beautiful. But why? I have a talent to showcase with. I have a capacity and ability to showcase with. You know what? This young girl who always discriminate and bully because of her color is a young girl who are advocate for fighting against colorism. Ladies and gentlemen, especially to those morenas out there, this is my saying. I am Jasmine Payas Gamayaw, as always saying this to you, especially those morenas. There is no such boundaries to us morenas to join different beauty pageant. Let's break the stereotyping. Thank you so much.
Idol!
Very well said, Binibini number 4.